And the reason why I'm most annoyed about Sydney Colson getting rid of Sydney Colson is because of who they, or getting Sydney Colson, because of who they got rid of. Like, we are watching in real time the Fever having got rid of who I believe is the prototypical modern point guard in the WNBA in Grace Berger. Like, forget Bree Hall, all these conversations about Bree Hall and stuff. Like, I just don't get it. I've made plenty of videos about this. I just do not get this at all. I don't. I still don't get it. And not only that, I need to find my Cheryl Reeve clip. This is the best coach in the WNBA talking about Grace Berger. This is the best coach in the WNBA talking about Grace Berger.
Easy for Grace, like she has a great understanding. The game is easy for Grace, like
the game is easy for her.
She has a great understanding. Her ability to get to her spots, I think, is uncanny. I watched her in college, and you think,
she just showed that at the end of practice.
Is she going to be able to, do that in our league, that sort of thing? And the answer is yes. She can get to her spot. She's got good size to her, good understanding. She's actually expanded her game as well. She knew that coming into the league. You can't just be a midi.
She led the WNBA in three-point percentage as a rookie, and also she was unbelievable in Turkey.
Unless you're Simone Augustus, that's hard to do these days. And so expanding your game to three and just carving out more value in that space. I think she's also carved out value being able to play more than one position.
Oh my God. It's like Cheryl Reeve watched the Mick Talks Hoops video. Why I was so hyped about Grace Berger, how she was playing in Turkey. I'm like, she's perfect. She can play the 1 with Caitlin at the 2. She can be the backup. She can play at the 2 with Caitlin. Might need to let go of Grace stuff. I'm never letting go of this stuff. I'm never letting go of getting rid of her. The only thing is that she's from Indiana, so she might come back.
She's not just...
Or say I went to college there.
Off-ball type of guard. I see her overseas, leading an offense, and so I think these 2 years has been well spent, and she's a good player.
Do you see her approaching this as like, hey, I have this fresh opportunity here at this point in my career, where I have some experience, kind of know how things work, but like trying to really grasp that in a fresh environment?
Yeah, I don't know. You have to ask her that. I think she's trying to make her team. I think that's what her focus is. Anything else besides that, I'm not sure. She's pretty cut and dry.
That was a nice play she had at the end of practice.
Huge, yeah, huge. Good for her.
Talk about getting to her spot, right?
Yeah, tough shot. No, it was good. She had to make something of that. Like if there was a person, I think if you asked each of the team, like who would you want? If he didn't get a shot, right? I mean, their confidence in Grace is pretty high.
Right.
This team, I get it, Caleb McBride hasn't come back. This team is Bridget Carlton. 22 points in the Commissioner's Cup final. This team is Courtney Williams. One of the best mid-range shot creators. And she just said, if it's not for Fee getting a shot, they'd be happy if Grace took it. Christy Sides, you will not be forgiven. You will not be forgiven for this, Christy Sides. You will not be forgiven for this, Christy Sides, and I don't care. If she had done better last season, there's no way they're cutting her. There's no way they're cutting her. Whatever about this is... I'm not forgiving you, Christy Sides. Of course, the Fever got rid of her for vibes, my comment. Let it go. I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go. How do you have the perfect long-term backup point guard who is a year older? The perfect long-term backup point guard. And you just go, we're good, we good. That is your response to having the perfect backup point guard is, we good. We good. But Grace is a better version of Lucy Olsen. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. This is the one thing. This is the one thing where it's like, great. You wanted Grace in Chicago. I mean, Grace would be... If Grace had gone to Chicago Sky, there is no way that you draft HVL. Because Grace is your backup point guard. Like, this will not be forgotten. How many Grace Berger videos? Like, I'm sorry. Fire Christy Sides. Oh, wait, she's already fired. Rehire her and fire her again. Rehire her as an assistant and go fire her again. Like, how she did not play Grace last year at all. And by the way, she was good when she played. That's the worst part about it, is that Grace Berger was good when she played last year. She was good. She had that one game where she missed like 3 out of 4 free throws and never played again. She was good. And you've now got the best coach in the WNBA talking about how easy the game comes to her. About how, you know, the team will be happy with her taking a shot. Like, and you got rid of her for for a comedian. You got rid of her for a comedian. And I understand if you're looking at the Lynx roster and people are like, oh, they have to cut some players. Carly Samuelson is in. Elisa Peely, probably they're going to cut her. Kristen Williams, cut. Fee, obviously in. Badian, I have no idea. McBride, in. Taylor, out. Shepard, in. Uhas, in. Leslie, out. Williams, in. Berger, in. Smith, in. Kosu, out. I don't think she's come over for training camp yet. Bridget Carlton, in. Petty, out. Delilah out. Richardson, out. Heidemann, in. Miller, in. Out. Like, it's a pretty simple one. It is a pretty simple one when it comes to the Lynx. I saw a post and it was like talking about the Lynx cutting Dorka Uhas. That was the funniest thing I've ever seen. A 6'5", 3-point shooting big. Cut Peely. Elisa Peely's 5'10". She is a 5'10". Like, she's now listed at 5'11". She's a 5'11" player who can't play big and can't play as a wing. She can shoot the ball when she's open. Elisa Peely is not going to make this Lynx team and does not bring anything to the Lynx team. At all. Does not bring anything to the Lynx team. She shoots the lights out. Does not bring anything to the Lynx team. And 5'11" might be a push for how tall she is. Like, she's a 5'11" player with the speed of a center. Like, she's not going to make the team. And you're looking at this team. I'm standing by this. Grace Berger, by the end of the season, is going to be playing over Tisha Heidemann. She's going to be playing over Heidemann. Like, Heidemann is an interesting player, but, like, by the end of the season, she's going to be playing over Heidemann. And when the Minnesota Lynx lift the trophy, Grace Berger is going to be a key rotational piece to that team. Yeah, I can't believe we let her go. I cannot believe we just let Grace Berger go for nothing.